This is dark glass against my cheek, and when I close my eyes I make a night like that. Hunched at my windowsill in dream's first act, there are bats and hounds, an owl and a mosquito's touch. Waking then, my skull blinks, and all those creatures disappear. An unlike monster eats the moon. This is the only poem in here that needs a little bit of explanation. Most of mine have fairly self-explanatory titles. It's called Wakefield, which was the name of the house I was living in when my parents divorced. Very briefly living in. Now and then I'll pass an apple tree front garden. It wasn't there when we were. It's replaced our scrawny bushes, and the white wall's cracks have been filled. The only work I remember us doing on the house was as it went up for sale. My father cut down the rhododendron. The dim months of winter have returned. It was around this time we left for good. There was frost that morning, and a doe looked up at me as I stood behind my single-pane window, trying a jumper for a different school. This is the next dream one. It's called Weird Dream on the Third Night of a Writing Streak. And it's a bit experimental. It starts with a line that's sort of before the dream and ends with one as I wake from it. It's 2 a.m. and I fucked up the night before. Someone's been drawing on the carpet and I've spilt something pink over it. When I tried to get it off with kitchen roll, I found more sketches and the pink stuff spread. My dad can hear me from the lounge downstairs. Would you like to come and watch this? You might enjoy it. Okay. And then the upstairs doorbell rings. It's a drunk neighbour asking us to look after his bottles. My dad puts them in the vestibule bathroom while I stand on the pink stuff and smile. I'll be right down. And I make a last effort to get the stain off and keep the sketches clean in the carpet. This shows why your friends don't text you back. A man's shot from behind in the head, and he takes a sip from his whiskey before realising that he's supposed to die. And then the ring of fireplaces lights up like all the ones at the Ministry of Magic. But Dad, what had helped me, I think, is a very long sleep. I've ink scratched across my thigh on waking.